Hello everyone, welcome back to computer class. Today I am going to continue unit 3, compiling and executing program in a chapter program coding. First is about content. Solve problems means based on BlueJ, Java, based on the last what is that last function? What is the last function? Input stream reader, right? Based on that, today I am going to explain 2 or 3 solved problems. First one is about write a program to enter two unequal numbers. If the first number is greater than, display the square of the smaller number and the cube of the greater number, otherwise vice versa. Means you need to enter two unequal number. You need to check which number is greater and which number is smaller. You need to find out the square of the smaller number and the cube of the greater number, or else you need to find out vice versa. Based on the condition you will check, right? If condition, first number is greater than a second number, like that condition is there, right? You need to check and you need to display the value. I'll explain how to write the program. Import java.io.star, that is import. You are importing all the packages, then public class number. Here the class name is number. Open the flat bracket and write public static void main string arguments through IO exception. Okay, next open the flat bracket, input stream reader read equals to new input stream reader system.in, buffer reader in equals to new buffer reader read. Okay, up to here everything is same for all the program, only the class name will change. I have used the name as number, right? Instead of that you can use any word, that is your wish. Okay, up to here everything is same. Next we need to think how many variables you need. Two variables we need. Why? Because to enter the two number, and you are going to find out the square and the cube. So extra two variables means total 4 variables you need for this program. So I have used int a, b, sq, cb. A and b for the two numbers, sq for the square root, cb for the cube root. Okay. Next, system.out.println, enter two numbers. That is the output statement. Next, how many numbers you are going to enter? Two numbers, means two variables, right? A and b, right? A and b are in the which type of data type? The A and b are having integer type. So a equals to integer dot pass int dot readline, b equals to integer dot pass int dot readline. Next, you are going to check the condition, which number is greater. If the first number is greater than the second number or not. Okay, if a is greater than, a is lesser than b. Okay, here which condition you are checking? A is less than b. Here which one will be greater? B. If the b is greater than, it will display square of the smaller number, means which is smaller number here? A is a smaller number. SQ equals to a into a. Square means a into a, right? So a into a, cube root of a bigger number. If this condition is true, means which one will be a bigger number? B is a bigger number. So CB equals to B into B into B. Okay, close the flat bracket. Else means if that condition is false, means B is not greater, A is greater, means what you need to do? Smaller number square root and a bigger number cube root. Which number will be a smaller number here now? B is a smaller, A is a bigger number. B into B for the square root, for the cube root, A into A into A. Close the flat bracket and display the values. System.out.println, the square of a number equals to plus SQ. System.out.println, the cube of the number equals to plus CB. For these conditions, for the square root and the cube root, you need to write a separate flat bracket for everything. Okay. After the closing the flat bracket only, you need to write this system.out.println. If you return this system.out.println inside the flat bracket, means it will display the square of the b and cube of the a only. You need to get the correct value, either a or b. Based on the condition, means you need to write outside the flat bracket. According to the if statement, you need to write. That is about the first problem. Second one problem is about write a program to enter the three sides of a triangle and check whether the triangle is possible or not. If possible, then display whether an equilateral triangle, an isosceles triangle or a scalene triangle. Otherwise, display a message triangle is not possible. Okay, first you need to enter three sides of a triangle. Okay, usually triangle will be having a 3 sides only, right? The triangle will be having 3 sides. You need to enter the 3 sides of a triangle. You need to check triangle is possible or not. That is the first you need to check triangle is possible or not. Which condition you will use to check? Usually how we will check? The addition of a 2 side is greater than a third side. Any 2 side. All the 2 sides you will add and you will check with the left or third side. Okay, if the triangle is if the 2 side of a triangle is greater than a third side, means the triangle is possible. If the triangle is possible, means you need to check which kind of triangle. First one, equilateral. Equilateral means what you will do, all the 3 sides need to be equal, then the triangle is equilateral triangle. Or else, if the 2 side is equal, third side is different, means it is a isosceles triangle. Third type, if all the sides are different, means it is a scalene triangle. Correct, right? That is the checking. First you need to check triangle is possible or not. Next, equilateral, isosceles and the scalene. Okay, all these things you need to check here. First, I'll explain with the program. Look at the program. Public class triangle. The triangle, what is the class name is a triangle. Next, public static void main, string arguments, throws IO exception, input stream reader line, buffer reader. Next, int ABC. Here I need only 3 input variable ABC. A for the first side, B for the second side, C for the third side. Next, system.out.println, enter 3 sides of a triangle. A for the first side, B for the second side, C for the third side. Integer.pass int in.readline, like that only for C also, A, B, C also. Why? It is an integer type. First, you need to check if the triangle is possible or not. Okay. First, what I will do, you can check with the textbook also. In the textbook, what is the page number? The page number 104. You can check with the textbook also. Same program it is there. Okay. First, you need to check the addition of 2 sides is greater than a third side. First, A plus B is greater than a C. It need to be greater than a C, and also the B plus C need to be greater than a and C plus A need to be greater than a B. Means first and second side need to be greater than a third side, and second side and third side, the added value of second and third side need to be greater than a first side, and third side and the first side need, addition of a third and first side need to be greater than a second side. This 3 condition is true, means the triangle is possible. Then you can go for which kind of triangle you can check. Okay, so the cursor will enter inside the curly bracket. It will display triangle is possible. Next, it will check first side is equal to second side is equal to third side, and third side is equal to first side. All these 3 conditions need to be true. I have used here and between the condition. Why? Because all the 3 conditions need to be true. Then all the 3 sides are equal, means what is the system.out.println and what it will display? It will display triangle is equilateral triangle. Okay, if this condition is not true, means else if A equals to B or B equals to C or C equals to A. Any 3 condition is there, any one condition need to be true, means 2 sides need to be true. It will display system.out.println isosceles triangle, and this condition is also false, means it will come for downline else if A is not equals to B and B is not equals to C and C is not equals to A. All the 3 sides are different, means then it will display scalene triangle. Okay, all these condition it will check, then it will close. If the first condition what you have checked, if the triangle is possible or not, you have checked that condition, right? If that condition is false, means it will display else system.out.println triangle is not possible. This is about the second one program. Left out program, you can check it in your textbook. You can go through it. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.